Hello, and welcome back to this Trails 3 Daybreak Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of stuff. You should go back and watch it. But basically, we learned a little bit about the intrusion at the Institute, found the person resolvable, and decided that we needed to make a little bit more stuff known, and found out some stuff. But we've got some 4 Spriggans to do first, so we got an info leak.
So these are the sorts of odd jobs you take on?
Certainly is Quattro.
Yeah, the requests are a little under the table in nature. They're hard to bring up to the guild.
That's one way of putting it, I suppose.
Now then.
Right, let's go check out the augment situation. Full disclosure, it's been a while since I've played. Or it's felt like a long while since I've played. Whether or not if it actually has been, I have found myself incredibly difficult situation. But anyway, can we customize and modify anything? Open so obviously we need to open separate quattros. Okay, we're running a bit low on these. That's fine. We'll get to that.
See you again.
But let's head over to Newtown and have a little conversation.
Let's be on our way.
At the hotel. And speak to old Harrison here. So, you're Harrison, Ven Arkhide Solutions. You've got a 4 Spriggan. Can really help. Can you fill us in on the details? You're from Vern's Weapons Development Division. Are you Quattro Salison? Why is he here? Great secrecy from Vern employees, building Institute personnel. He's working for us, if you can test what the problem is. Might be related to Callaghan. Please keep this under wraps if CSO hears about it. Oh goodness. And they get awfully bossy. I can work with that. Let me explain to you in full, please. Preferably in private. So, there's a good way I can phrase this. I got caught in a honey trap. I've heard of those. They crop a lot in books and films. I guess life does imitate art. So I should leave you boo-balled or bankrupt. Well, I know it was late last night. I had gotten off my shift at work. I had it with me with the briefcase of classified documents discussed earlier. Then I bumped into her, a hostess. She fell out with a regular customer and she was fond of. She looked awful. One thing led to another and we drank together at Hotel Ingress. And that led to something else. Do I need to go into more detail? Probably not. What happened afterwards? Well, I don't remember honestly. I kept my eyes open. When I came to, it was already next morning. By then she was gone and she had taken the briefcase with her. So I sent one in. So, Ms. Rash Saley, so basically, he had sex with someone and they took the important information that he had. We have to go on or be gone. What should we do? We'll obviously accept this request. Alright, we'll take it. Certainly will. So just to make sure, have you contacted the hotel? It's a good point. I got panicked. I assumed there was not, so we'll hit up the hotel first. I'm sorry I don't have anything in that description. We asked our guests to return any missing items they found, but I haven't heard of a briefcase. Housekeeping should have kept the room. Great. That's how it's stolen. That brings us to our mystery woman. Do you happen to see a hostess woman? Not that you can recall. So, where should have gone in that time? Richie rushed out the hotel in the morning. She looked like she was in a hurry. Did she? Yes, she might have had a case with her. A researcher? She's probably doing both. It's a part-time gig. So that puts Tiny Top Theory back on the table. The hunt is on. Now to find out who, we have to try and figure out who she can be. First step is figuring out motive. What was she after it? Classified info, sure you don't need to remind you, but yeah. We do need to know, Van, can I trust you? There we go. Okay, fine. So the blueprints for a new orbital gun. Mitchie is planning to adopt them soon. We've just been getting our parts ready. If they fall into classified hands, I'll be wrong. If he was well versed in engineering, she might have realised those alloys once she started reading the documents. These alloys, without special tools, she needs the alloys, she won't be able to use them. Okay. Oh no, so she's got the card. Truly honey trapped. So, she went to Vernstall with it, let's head around and ask. We'll keep you posted. Good luck with that. So, first people we need to do is we need to get to the Vern store.
The aero tram's just awesome.
To see if there is any thanks. going wrong? Okay, so let's speak to your old boy. Shop. Always, what do you need? We have a question. Did a female researcher come by the store? Looked like researched me. She looked a real looking for a member. She dropped when we opened. She did just for some allied machining tools. Bit of a strange ass. She had a certification tool, so we got it for her. You might find her over at gift cards. Let's head there then. Boom. Gift cards workshop.
On my way.
Actually, I do want to look quickly before we go. The to-do. Our augment line, we're so close to law that I think I'm going to go for that. Let's speak to the gift card guy. We'll just go looking so serious. I have a question for you if you don't mind. Someone a little while ago, she had a valid card, so I went and sold the yellow she wanted. Now you mentioned she said something riding off to Liberal after she was done with her business here. For the guess she's probably Mayforge Cannon. There we go. So we should head over to the canyon. Seems like we should. So to deceive, I'll stop taking into. Does make sense. What criminal group? Let's head for the highway towards Edith. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we need to go to Newtown. Head towards the exit via the pavilion.
I see.
And we should... Ooh. How does one get to there? Is it this way? It is. We need to take the truck, so we're going to do that. Pursue the researcher by truck. Make sure this class finds the wrong hands. Looks like we should stop. Do you reckon this is her? Yes, left bezel with the documents in hand. Also procured a special tools and allies. Even that was outside of our scope of the mission. That aside, everything has gone to plan. I will have to let you go for a moment. I'll call back shortly. I believe we found our proprietor. So, this is the honey trap. Yeah, halted. I thought my deliveries would have brought me more time. You don't appear to be associated with the police or Marduk. Perhaps you might be interested in negotiating. I can offer you a substantial reward if you let me go. Tempting, but nah. Normally I'll be up for winning and dealing, but I've got a pair of screwing eyes on me. Afraid you're just gonna have to hand over the case. Just exactly what you would have done if I had not tagged along. A researcher from the Institute is here too. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. The case stays with me. I'll give you two options. Go out to Basel or return in body bags. We'll never agree to your terms. You're also very much outnumbered. Well, it says we'll do the third option. It looks pretty familiar. It must be. Well, I don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. She had monsters with the whole time she's a Jaeger.
There's so many of them!
Like hell you are.
That's fine.
Sorry for that.
I would like to have more crafts, but alas, I don't
Crush them all at once.
think we're going to get the chance. Nice. Bam bam.
That's far enough.
Initializing drive.
We'll go for a Heavenly Halter, because we've not done this one before.
You're not getting away.
I know we have done it. Boom.
Up to you, Reset.
Don't mind me. Some arcs should
Make
really
it
hurt.
count.
Side one.
Run! Fire!
I would have thought that would have taken them out. Or I can't just do this.
You're open! Now it's my skill!
Flare impact.
Boost gauge enhance!
Nice. As we win. How can I possibly have lost? I'll give up the goods, and while you're at it, Which organization? I can answer that instead. I recognize that particular gun model. She's likely associated with Zect Arms. You mean the new weapons manufacturer? If I remember things right, their name started making the rounds during the war with the Empire. They're similar to Marduk in some respects, though they are not nearly as large. Their ambitions for weapons development, however, is quite ferocious. They've been aggressive with expanding their market share. Now they're scrolling out spies to do their dirty work. Damn, they're slow. I can't say I disagree, but stealing technology from competitors is hardly an ethical business practice. No, I suppose we better get this stuff back to our client. We should also take her back with us. Could you restrain her for me, Farida? On it. So we've got two options here. This looks right. Thank goodness I'm still here. Thank you for getting with the briefcase. Curious. I'm just going to make sure. Which one we should try and do. Is the case closed? Looks like we already broke it. New pull the laws. I'm not too sure, but simply the owner's schematics. This is bad, really, really bad. Something we can stop that. There's another card we can play, but you might not like it. We can bring in some groups to help us out. Best interest is swallow your pride and consult the authorities. Alright, fine, let the company know. What's your plan? Well, if we want to stay in good terms with the boys in blue, then we should probably bring this to the Verne and let them work with the police themselves. Whole thing should be blown wide open, or we can call some other friends in other places. Hit up the second lieutenant and seal deal have this sniffed out in no time. So, what are we going to do? We're actually going to leave it to Verne. Mainly because I want to get the third up. These are the client down the line. Nice. Right. The spy was apprehended and they police this thing. Ultimately, it would have been a lot worse for Harrison. Okay. We've done some serious damage. Sucks we couldn't originally need a request, however. Doesn't punish you too harshly. Circumstance notwithstanding, it was an honest mistake. There we go. Good luck. And then that should be ended. It certainly is. A whole bunch of money, and this should take us to 3. Thank fuck for that. Now we're going to focus on doing grey stuff. Reach law alignment 3 or above. Obtain the mayor law through Mayor Van's things. That's nice. But we also get law alignment 3, a vitality droplet. Always lovely. Okay. With that, we're firstly going to head towards Newtown. On Newtown, we're going to head toward... Ooh, well, whilst we're here, may as well go to the Verne store. Verne Arms. And try and see if we can...
You know what you want?
Exchange this. Buy. Right, all of those are
I
done.
hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Flexible coats for everyone. And then we want to get some mechanical cleats for everyone else. So, I can only buy 2. So, one for you. And then we'll sell everyone else. And I think we can buy 1 more. Oh, we're so close to getting it down as well. You know what? I might just sell some other stuff to get myself there. Items, celestial bombs, obviously tip top there. We've got a shit ton of reviving bombs, or tear bombs. We now got a whole bunch of. Maybe if I just sell 15 of those, that should give us enough to buy it, right? Yeah, okay. Just so I can get everyone on the same page.
I hope to see you again.
I'm sure you will. Right, let's head over to the artisanal district and the hotel first.
Let's do this.
Because I wish to put my... I want to report in stuff to the laptop. Interim report.
Gotta keep this up.
Then I'll update your rank.
Nice.
I'll gladly take that.
We get another arts driver, which is always good. Nebulous. Then let's head to Giscard's, and then we'll head to the Basel Institute and do our final research there. Modify element.
To be shy now.
Customize. I want to open plugins. And then this is what we need here. Nice. Let's take some of these. What else is new? Any of these got some open? Nice. Quartet is a new one. I actually think that might be a really good one to get onto you. So, quartet with a refreshing veil, a earthen guard seems like a good idea, or a crest. That sounds good too, and then an obsidiary. Nice. Right, let's make sure we get the next one. Slops open as well. Nebulous. Then we'll give her a fire squall and a cataract wave. May as well just go for all the big boys. Do you know what? I'm going to change everyone's. Blast, Storm, Thantius Jail, and a Crescent Eye. Sounds good. Albion, we already gave you a new one. This one has a bunch of earth and fire, so let's go ahead and give us a special and a one of these, because I think having higher elements is always a good shout. We've got a melt here. Seems good for now. Okay. That's what we love. I want us to do that at least.
See you again.
Okay, what we need to do is head over to the Basil Institute
Let's be on our way.
and then finish our little School of Hard Knocks one. We need to speak to some peoples, so let's speak to them. I remember you from yesterday, so this is... You were looking to speak with Professor Conqueror, he just left, we just missed him. Just spent a lot of time outside his lab lately. You wouldn't happen to know where he went, would you? We're looking for Callaghan's disappearance. We thought he might know a thing or two. Not sure where he went. If I had to guess though, I think he's taking a quick break. There's this cafe he's been visiting lately. He usually heads out for a pick-me-up around this time. Where is it? Well, that's the million-mirror question. The owner, Willie, roams around all throughout the day. Cafe's never in one place. He just packs up and goes wherever his heart guides him. Sounds like a good life. This place we visited yesterday. I don't remember the guy saying some professor type stopped by a lot. Neither I see nor I make sense of that cafe's movements. Personal elimination is. Let's start where we last saw it last. Maybe we'll run into someone who saw him pack up there. He was over in the church at the Struage, late enough that he would be called at night instead of packing up through somewhere else. Okay. Let's head on to the church and see what's up. Interesting. Right.
This is the wrong way.
So there are some people that I think we need to speak to. So we'll go outside first. God, it's a complicated old way to get around, isn't it? How did we get up to there? I would like to get through. Okay. I mean,
Okay.
Got it.
we've got Salison here, so he can kind of help us a little bit, which is nice. Can we not use...
No, that's the wrong way.
This car can't be used to get here. Fuck you, dude. Research array. There's you there. I'm a little bit confused. Right, so northeast of the institute is one of them. Did I already speak to these guys that I need to speak to? Alright, never eat. Is this it? No. I'm a little bit confused. There's the kids. Nice, we can go down here. Ah, nice. So we can't go into his lab quite yet, but here we can go around. So, Cindy and Ariel. Okay. Thought you really want to take some more time off. You look awfully tired. I never expected Callaghan to just be like that either. I'm sure when I learned of it, the police were investigating it this morning. Has to have been a kidnapping. Whatever just vanished as we researched a table like this. There we go. We're learning some things. Sorry to intrude, but you're Cindy. Yes, Spriggan doing the disappearance. Do you need something for me? We've got private room for a sec. Nice. So your name was coming up, Willard, when we were looking through those harassment allegations. You're an Armis to keep this whole thing off. Were you the whistleblower?
No. It wasn't you? Definitely not the first time I've heard about it. When he was starting to wear me down.
Sometimes I wanted to research Craster Man. I would never wish he would disappear. There we go. Have you met a man named Astor? He's not one of my colleagues. Saw him last night this morning. He was mumbling to himself throughout though. Made me kind of curious. Think of the evidence he's done. Might be onto something there. Could you tell us where we might find him? He's doing his work on a cipher today, or since the lab is out of commission. He's probably still somewhat in the institute. Couldn't tell you where specifically. Thanks for the info. Right. If you do find Astor, give him my regards. Luckily, we've got a pretty obvious lead in. And here he is. Right.
This theory is great to imply the equation. I'll have to test that in the lab. Oh, it's a total mess right now. I'll have to wait till it's cleared up. Need you, the Professor Proud. I can't screw.
You asked her. Cindy told us about you. Who might you be? From Arkhide? Guy put out a request on the bulletin board.
It's them. I wasn't expecting you to seek me out in person. If I did find out that you took on the job there, that is...
Talked to Professor directly. Saw you leaving his room. So if it's not what you want us to do, the way you wrote the request made it sound like you wanted him just to stop him instead of trying to bring legal action against him. Not at all. So we told Van provided all the testimonies. Nice. I have a feeling he would do that. We tried to explain that to him, but he wouldn't listen. Nothing worked. It's all on the back burner for now. I'm really worried for him. This is just too much to bear. His safety takes priority. Sounds like there's more to it. I've never met a more talented man. He's one of the greatest minds of our generation. I still respect him, but I hate how he betrayed me. What do you mean by betrayed? Callaghan betrayed my feelings. Every time I see the Professor with him, it makes my blood boil. He does a bunch of work behind our backs, goes scurrying out of town on a whim. There we go. Sorry, I'm ranting.
No, it's quite alright.
Sounds like I had a much more complicated relationship with Professor Callaghan. One guy said yesterday that the Professor's sisters were acting really weird lately, but he put that down as stress. Well, it's definitely news to us. We're working on another job. They want us to try and find him. If you know anything about where he might have gone, you mind sharing?
Of course, I like to think I know him pretty well, but I don't like letting him out of my sight. I don't know his name, but he's not from the institute. He doesn't dress like it anyway. He's real cushy with the Professor now. Never gonna look at his face, I only ever see him at night. Do you know where? Outside the experiment complex. You familiar with Right Quadra, of course? What have he doing there? Get out of there with a strange friend of his. He's gallivanting up with other men he has, rather than me. Thanks, really helps. This is going to be the,
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Certainly is a great job.
Love to see it.
And we earn 2 SP.
Direct deposit confirmed.
And the money, and then this should give us some grey alignment. Okay. So we want grey to go up to 3 now, because we're looking for an even 3. Okay. Now, Artisanal District is where we've got to go next.
Off we go.
We're heading to the church. In this god-awful complicated mess. That is this town. Okay.
Now then.
Leader said Willie was here last night, but there's no trace of him. Guess it makes sense he would have moved on. Are you looking for Willie's calf?
You could say that. I was eating at his place when he was here last night. He closed up shop and went off to Newtown. I'd guess he's probably over there today or close to it. The guy's a real free bird. As good a guess as yours. Might as well find people who've seen the cafe more recently. This is our probable lead. Okay. Thanks for the help. No problem. And then the lead is... Bam. Okay, so we'll go to Newtown, the entrance.
Taking off now.
Well, it looks like thing is linked to the Mafia. Stay shop out there, we certainly will. This is where he was last time. You got a sec? Oh, that's where she is. I'm going to touch a friend of mine for last night. Noticed something. We're just looking for somebody. The Roman Catholic was just around here. He's parked here until 10 minutes ago. For whatever reason, as soon as I get done eating, he's packed up and left. I think he's headed for the artisanal district. Can't have gone very far. Sometimes changed his mind and stops right in his tracks. Luckily, he's right over there.
The arrow tram's just
Very well.
awesome.
Very well. And there he is. Finally found you.
Catra, and that group with the Spriggan, correct? I expected you might be coming to find me soon.
Strange, we just so casually run into him twice already He's doing such incredible work for the Republican Army. He's developing weapons like those big humanoid things. Correct, he's quite known figure within Marduk.
Pleasure seeing you again. Real honor to have such an esteemed professor remember folks like us. And since you do, I imagine you've got a pretty good idea of why we're here.
Considering your position in recent events. Professor Callaghan truly has left me in quite a predicament. His ties to the instability of the Orbital network and its distribution, as well as the Mafia, were unfortunate enough on their own. But now here you are, dragging me into it.
How did you know all of that?
You get that from the CEO?
No? The logic is simple enough. One need only link the subject of his research to the timing of the city's recent dilemmas for the pieces to fall into place. There is also that vast sum of money he received from an unknown source and various inexplicable phenomena to consider. It all shares a lot in common with those perplexing incidents that have taken place across the Republic the past few months. The ones related to Almada and their ever-expanding influence. Now, am I wrong?
Whoa, I'm amazed that you could connect the dots so precisely. Then we all have...
Need? Do you really?
Right, it's a researcher's duty to establish a working theory by accumulating proof. Any conclusion that skips over this process holds no
As
value.
I've so often told you, ultimately, you must arrive at your own conclusion as a fellow researcher. Though I would not be against offering you my guidance as I did when you completed Fio and Zeros. I shall be on my way then. I have much research that requires my attention.
This guy's such a pain in the ass. Hansa, I thought he was going to be our next lead.
Do you mind, Anya?
No, I understand.
Just a minute, please. Researchers don't work all on their own finances, right? The wisdom they gain is built on the research and papers of people who came before them.
True. I cannot deny that. And?
I was just thinking we could exchange info, make a deal. We happen to have something that pertains to those inexplicable phenomena you brought up. If you'd be open to giving us a little more of your time, I think we have something that could make it worth your while.
You mean, is that the Genesis? Huh?
Very well then. I'm intrigued. I'd like to see this something that relates to all the incidents taking place across the Republic. This puzzle piece that appears neither to be an artifact nor the singularity from a year and a half ago. Well, where is it?
And thus we're going to show Cronkite. I don't know if I trust him either. The Quarry Inn. Whoa. I see now. Analyze this device for a Squadra. Can I touch it? Of course. Judging by the way it's aged, I wouldn't even say it's anywhere close to being a century old, so definitely not an artifact. All these buttons indicators make the front look obtuse at first, but it's all organized and looks to serve a clear purpose. From my perspective, it resembles more of the original generation of orbments, back when they were based off clocks. It's significantly more complex than any of those, however. This here is a work of genius. Wait, could this have been made by... A commendable effort. It's one of those experimental devices that my own master was involved in developing, leading to the establishment of orbital technology. One of the 8 Orbman prototypes developed by Professor C. Epstein. They were called the 8 Genesis. I was not aware they were still in existence. I can't believe I'm touching an Orbman designed by Professor Epstein. How did you come to have something like this, Anya? Sorry, but we're gonna have to stay tight-lipped on that one, even if you are connected to one of the 3 disciples. Like we said before showing it to you, we're counting on you guys to keep their existence a secret. I'll be true to my word. Just help me understand what you're doing here in Basel now. Now, it's time I compensated for what you have shown us. You wanted to know about Professor Callaghan's research, correct? Yeah, we've heard he was the one who developed the weaponry that's being used by Calvard at the moment. So whatever he's trying to develop right now has to do with military tech too. You are indeed correct regarding what he achieved, but he is a researcher of engineering science first and foremost. In a sense, he is currently grappling with one of the field's most difficult challenges, the realization of a certain thought experiment and the use of physical phenomena involved as weapons. What's the thought experiment? It couldn't be demon summoning. Yes, it doesn't surprise me in the least that someone from Marduk would have heard of that, to that of what I am referring. Of course, the existence of such weapons is purely theoretical. It is impossible to create them using modern technology, not without a discovery so groundbreaking that it fundamentally upends what is possible. Well then, I have said all I intend to. Now I must return to work. Hey, I'm not following any of this. I don't believe I was discussing the research of others at length publicly until it's been published. I've given you all the information that the antique you just showed me justifies. Quite will enlighten you in the rest, I'm sure. So that's where he draws the line as a researcher, huh? That's very like him. So were you able to pick up where he left off? Yes, with this thought experiment he was talking about. Well...
I remember hearing about this from Professors Callaghan and Hamilton a long time ago. About a theoretical form of tech in which the smallest units of matter would create a fusion reaction, producing a massive amount of energy.
Fucking nuclear.
Such diabolical weapons cannot be created, but if they could, the consequences could be unthinkable. They're often referred to as nuclear weapons.
What an ominous idea. I could barely understand your explanation, but just hearing it sends a chill down my spine.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Their existence is purely theoretical. No one has ever come close to creating such a thing.
It's funny that you can see the behind the head, you don't have to animate the talking thing here.
The predictive simulations that Marduk has run rate despite probably are being realized anytime soon is extremely low. Parallel disputed computing alone isn't going to be enough to get over the insurmountable hurdles that stand in its way. Agreed, even if whatever was at work behind the scenes in Craspel a year and a half ago was the one involved. Professor Callaghan would know all of this too, so if he really is still trying...
That makes it even harder to guess where he could be.
But we still have to find him, whatever it takes.
We got little information about the canyon.
That was a lot to take in. I'm still trying to process it all. I can only believe Professor Callaghan is attempting to develop nuclear weapons. Chance of succeeding are slim to none, but we can't discount the possibility that he'll make another dangerous invention along the way. So we can't let something like that fall into Ahmet's hands.
Well, we need some clues if we want to stop them, though. That outdoor experimentation complex in the canyon is the best lead we have. So we're frequenting that place, and there's a decent chance he'll have left something incriminating behind. Well, what are we standing around here for, then? Let's get our asses over there and get the jump on him. We'll bag that son of a bitch in a jiff and leave the cops and guilds and CID's jar on the floor.
A solid course of action. We should make our way over there as soon as we are ready. Sounds like a plan. I should let my classmates know what's going on.
And thus we're gonna head towards
Time to depart.
the Can Eon. Okay. Here we are. Keep your eyes peeled.
Got it. Thinking about this is the first time we've ever got to drive somewhere as a group. Now that you mention it, you're right. The truck is much more comfortable now, too. You've clearly done more than just expand the vehicle's capacity, huh? You must have spent quite a lot of time in the mirror customizing it.
You can tell. Yeah, suspension of the main thing. No, I'm not interested. Anyway, we came here, but...
I almost forgot you were here last night. Wasn't that because of Rosette's? It's quite alright. I'm sure Mrs. Allison is well aware. You're talking about Marduk's satellite? Yeah, I know about it. We're the ones communicating with it. You're the one communicating with it, then. My apologies. Didn't intend to disturb your stargazing. Don't worry. It's bothered me before, but we all need all the support we can get right now. Zersa here.
Robomat's here to hang too. Guess he's good for ground combat, right? Can see him being a big asset.
Without a doubt.
I'm going to explore the canyon fair, and I want you to remain vigilant on our surroundings, Zaris.
Understood, Quattro.
So, destination is the
Outdoor experimental complex, the other end of the road. That's right, but we're sure to run into monsters on the way. Let's be careful.
Can now use the craft Piscean Fang. Nice. So we've got some things to do. We've of course already been some of the way, but we're gonna make our way to here. So let's go.
Look out for ranged attacks!
Engaging enemy!
You've got a charge attack available! Engaging sharp
Stuns. Nice. Nice.
A chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand!
Boom, boom, boom.
Go, Catra.
Now's your chance to boost!
I mean, it is cool that we got that, but we're not gonna do that.
Full throttle!
We'll do this.
Initiating drive.
Activating skill.
Keep moving, Van.
Activating skill!
Here comes the jail.
Nice. That went great.
Nice
I owe you,
indeed.
Van.
So this is a new way that we've not been. So let's go this way. Nice, because the other way was closed last time. There's a big old monster boy here.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious. Engaging enemy.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
Nice.
Have some more.
Mr. Salesian!
Boom. Let's see the Pirate Fang.
Come here. I need you.
And it takes arts damage down, which is handy.
Sucker. A chance.
Mr. Arkhide!
I'll dice you up.
Nice. Critical.
Let's go! Coming right up!
Sucker.
And I think
Mr. Arkhide!
between all of us, we should be able to take this guy down fairly quick.
Count, Darren. Activating skill. Have some more.
Get going, kiddo.
Slightly annoying, but we resist rot.
You'll pay for that.
Activating skill! No!
Nice, and then Deadly Lance. Bam. Okay, I need to make sure I use some of these EP charges. Keep us all in a good spot.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Pretty hot shit indeed. Right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So this brings us to where we were here. Nice, okay. Do 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 do.
Right level high. Be extremely cautious. Engaging enemy.
You've got a sharp attack available. Engaging sharp strike.
Boom, nice. And we've got loads of zeros here, so
Get to it, maid.
Here's our chance.
Now's your chance to boost.
Get going, kiddo.
A chance. Eat this.
Bam!
It's go time.
Activating skill.
and then burn it as well, which is nice.
Get to it, maid. Too slow.
Now if we go
Chance.
1 2 1 2, and then we go from here
Here's
1.
our chance.
Energy output at full throttle.
Get going, kiddo.
I don't think this is going to take it out.
I'm going.
Activating skill.
This might, however, it does. Okay. I mean, that's fine.
That's how it goes.
Nice. White heal is instant heal.
I leveled up.
Oh,
A burn 2. Who's got a burn 1? Break 2, burn.
Maintenance mode engaged. That one's a single element slot. Shard skills updated.
Nice.
do better.
We'll grab that. Thank you. A little tiny little space seraph. Feels like a good shout. Okay, we've not fought these things, so I'm going to take them out just to make sure we fought one.
You've got a charge attack available. How's about some of this?
Nice. First strike.
One skill coming right up.
Nice.
Mr. Salesian,
This'll do the trick.
activating
Lock
skill.
on. Fire!
Optical cannon.
Bam!
Activating skill.
It's over.
It's go time.
No.
Keep moving, Van.
And then this should be enough to get the overkill. La la la. Right.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Certainly are. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's go in. More of these big boys.
Let's get to work.
Now's our chance. How's about some of this?
Up to you, Reset.
Prepare yourself. Mr. Way.
As that took out both of them.
They're down.
Nice. And then from here, I genuinely think the best course of action is this. Nice. I might take out Aaron in a point
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkhide?
and become Fairy. Okay, so we're coming up against our first set of aggressors. Right, so I'm going to switch the team round right away. And we'll get Fairy involved. Okay, let's go. Taking on some of the plant boys.
Full boost. Go all out.
Keep it up.
Give them your
Brace yourself.
May as well get one of these ones down.
unlocked. Activating skill.
Optical cannon. Bam!
Give them your own.
Go for one of these.
Activating skill.
Nice.
Limiter unlocked.
Fairly simple. I should give Quatra some nice work, you two. The same to you, Quatra. Duggan is a hell of a beast, huh? He's just as tough as any military monster I've ever seen. The support is an invaluable asset in battle. I wasn't the only one who made them. I had the rest of my family's help. Life was so much fun in those days. The professor was still in Basel. Yang and Essie were around, and Supervisor Giscard was always there to support us. And Professor Callaghan was so nice to everyone. Quatra. Professor Hamilton left the Republic roughly 2.5 years ago. To assist with the environmental issues in the East, correct?
Yes, she did the right thing for the future of Zamoria. It's a lot busier than it seems. A lot worse here since then. She would say Yang's the greatest man to be born since her own teacher. It's made clear even with his weapons development work for the government. Now we should just focus on some other project. I'm sure he'll be incredible. SC's mostly focused on developing new technology in the field of medicine. She'll always be one for getting lost in her own world. Her Callaghan was a top engineer for his generation, but he ended up getting surpassed by Professor Arkhide, which would eventually lead to our current mess. Sonny did. Yes, I'd promised Gran I'll take care of things in her absence, but I haven't done a good job. I don't know what I'm going to face her when she comes back. I'm sorry. Just forget I said anything. Huh? By Gran you mean Professor Hamilton, right? Oh, he's trying to come across a big man, but your Grammy's a baby boy at the end of the day, huh? I wouldn't go that far. She's family, so I care about her. That's all. She, Yang, and Essie might not be family by blood, but we are in every other sense. I see. Anyway, this is my first place to be stranded around flapping jaws, so let's move on. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I had a door closed and was like, what the fuck's going on there? Right, let's stick to these two. As I'm guessing, there's going to be a fair amount of things for us to worry and fight along the way. But I do want to make sure that I grab all possible boxes and everything. Okay, there's 2 of these dudes.
Oh my. Wait, the reception. Look out! There's so many of them!
Okay, we're going to release shards.
Farewell, beginning of combat. Next! You've got this first attack available. Suppression.
Why is it not giving me the advantage I wanted? But that's fine.
Mr. Salesian!
Now's your chance. Initiating drive.
That's fine. That's slightly annoying.
You'll pay for that. This'll hurt.
Use a sharp activating skill!
It's over.
Nice, and they're stunned.
Hit him fast, Fairy. Sucker. There.
First one.
I won't lose.
Activating skill.
Barry! There!
Boom.
A chance.
You're open!
Nice. Okay, let's grab this.
Looks like a chest. That went great.
You can what, man?
Where's my chest? There it is. An EP3, and then there's going to be another chest down here. So let's grab that.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
Boom. A defense 3. Who would want a defense 3? Who's got a defense 1?
Switching to maintenance mode.
isn't
That's a single element slot. Skill set updated.
That became pretty obvious to choose. Nice. Okay, forward.
I'm on the scene!
Here goes.
I've got this!
I'm pretty curious about what this looks like.
Ranged attacks.
There! Engaging enemy! Yeah!
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
There! I'm all in!
Okay, so we'll go here.
Activating skill.
Fan!
Activating skill!
Count is slightly annoying. Plasma sphere. And it got a stun anyway.
Here's a little more.
Easy.
Leave this to me.
But we're sticking.
Enemy suppressed.
We're definitely
Let
sticking.
us proceed ahead.
That was an amazing fight, Reset.
Nice. And a honey carrot there. Okay, so we're gonna have some more things to fight. That's okay. Just a whole bunch of these boys and girls.
Here's our chance!
Energy output at full throttle.
Yeah!
Mr. Salesian!
See how much this does.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Not as much as I would like.
Skills coming right up! You cannot run! Fire! Miss Alfayed!
Crafts. Heat edge.
Make it
Activating skill. Here
Nice.
Activating
Nice, and their damage is down.
Stop right there.
The shards to protect.
That's far enough. Great.
I'm doing this just to try and take them down as much as possible.
Optical cannon.
Nice.
Not getting through.
Bring it on.
There.
Hit him fast,
Activating
baby.
skill.
And then
Won't let this chance slip by. Huh?
free arts.
I won't let this chance slip by. Huh? They're stunned, Mr. Salesian.
Activating skill.
No.
Nice. Titanium earring ×2.
Okay, we're going in the right direction, aren't we? As far as I remember, yeah. We've never been here before, but I've been here before, but not many times.
No reaction at all.
Not even a little. We're just gonna have to keep grasping on then. You're talking about the Genesis that you showed us earlier. We have reason to believe the Genesi are in some way connected to what's happening. Really wish I knew a bit more about them. How did you even end up with something belonging to Professor Epstein? Well,
Agnes gave Quattro a brief summary of her background and all the crisis that had caused so far.
you're his great-granddaughter. I remember hearing from Professor Hamilton he had adopted a daughter who went missing, but that would be my grandmother. She passed when I was younger, however. Those words at the end of Professor Epstein's diaries certainly are worrying. All is the trouble you say they've caused. Even if Epstein did make them, I can't believe how much they seem capable of. Well, we still don't know what they'll be used for here and in Basel either. Even if we assume they are involved here, we still don't know how they'll tie in with what is happening. Yes, and that doesn't seem to be a clear pattern that we can conduce from all the other cases to guide us.
I might as well ask you, you don't think of having something like that would let them develop impossible tech, right?
It's highly unlikely. There's exceptions, like whatever happened a year and a half ago, but don't know much about it, I'll admit. But this was a very special case. No other technology that was used back then has been used since. Technology has always developed in a clear, progressive manner, without any large gaps or sudden leaps. How do you explain the orbital revolution, then? I believe these devices can only be used to learn how orbital phenomena worked, as well as learn how to apply those phenomena elsewhere. They didn't create new technology from scratch, so as to improve the development environment and enable it to become what it was. Which in of itself is significant. So that may be what we're dealing with. Can't create new technology out of nowhere like magic. However, if you can somehow create a development environment that defies common sense.
It's all falling into place now.
Exactly.
Sounds like we haven't got time to waste.
Right.
Interesting. Right,
Detect treasure.
some bombs. And then we'll fight some things. We've got some birds.
Engaging enemy.
You've got a charge attack available. Never chance.
Activate start.
Nice, we finally get some shards.
Here's our chance.
Nice.
Bam.
Hit him fast, Fairy. Have some more.
Nice, then he's definitely gonna...
Activating skill.
There you go. That's what we like. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkhide?
Maybe so. Right. Need to check quickly. Okay, they've both got decent amounts of CP. These things I'm just going to kill straight up.
Like the reception. I eagerly await your performance.
Next. You've got a charge attack available. Combat over. Time to study this data.
All good.
Looks like a chest.
Certainly does. With a yellow medal. Which reminds me. Prevents rot is all good. What does yellow metal do? Prevents seal and mute. I think it's probably a good thing. Okay, let's fight. There's a big old orbital thing there, which means we're probably in for a fight now.
Engaging enemy.
You've got a charge attack available. How's about some of this? Might want to boost here. One skill coming right up.
A sepith from everyone.
Mr. Arkhide! No!
Go, Catra!
Now's activating skill.
No!
Nice and overkill.
Barry.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Dan! Activating skill! Here's some extra!
Nice.
Here's our chance.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Barry.
Activating skill.
No!
Nice. Done. Okay.
Hey! That one felt pretty good!
You did
Boom.
perfect, Fairy.
Tier alarm. And here's the facility. And then let's go do with this. So we're going to recover.
Oh, very soothing.
Orbital settings custom modify. Oh, come on. That's annoying. I will definitely exchange this though. And I'm going to take at least 4 of you there and 4 of you there because that's just a crazy amount to have. Nice. We don't have one of those, so I'm going to buy it. Just to make sure I have one of everything. Chain cleats are not stuff we would like. Any of these do considerable amount of damage. Sonic Bolt is undeniably better for you there. Okay. Right, then I think without any further, let's see what's going to come up for us. There it is. Looks so dilapidated. Perfect place to conduct research for the natural sciences, though. Get what you mean. Sure doesn't look like there's cutting-edge research being done in it. I can see some relatively recent footprints and tracks on the ground. So if nothing else, it certainly has been in use. Yeah, well, I wouldn't surprise if the professor was being held hostage here. Well, we'll find out soon. Wow, you are. Look at this big fucker. Fearsome foul royal Graham. A giant avian monster? Looks like a giant Graham. Be careful. This area must be its turf. Time to take it out. Back me up, Theo, Zeros. That's annoying.
Energy output at full throttle.
Right.
Initiating drive.
Activating drive.
I actually want to do craft sim. We'll do a flaming prayer.
Flames. Breathe onto us.
A chance!
Then what we do, coin buster. Basically means he's more likely to try and fight me, which I'm kind of okay with. All good. We're still casting as well.
Here goes.
Okay. Right.
I suggest we strike now.
Activating skill.
No!
Nice.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Initiating dispatching shield.
This is definitely the way to do it.
Here's our chance.
Energy out. Initiating drive.
This'll hurt.
Time to go all out. Give them your all. You're open.
Then we're gonna do the raid now.
Here goes. Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid!
Yeah, and then after this, when it's resets go again.
Here I go.
I'm gonna use the cobalt curtain.
Accessing. Initialize. Miss Arkhide.
We'll do a heated edge.
Maybe proceed. Activating skill. Here I go.
And then we'll do this.
For the main event. They're stunned.
And we're stunned him. That's good. In comes the flames.
I'm going.
Energy output at full throttle. Activating skill.
Zeros, get to work! Bam!
I don't know why I boosted there.
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Give them your all.
Nice.
I think I've grown a little.
I would agree. This takes good care of it. Good work, everyone. That was rough. Something up, Gotcha? It's just that this area is used for field research by the Institute on a regular basis. Yet I've never once had reports of monsters like that one showing up. Goes for all the monsters we found in the mining tunnel. So we got monsters popping up all over the place they really shouldn't be. One possibility does come in mind. Could be abnormally actually from far below us. What do you mean? Why below? The Septium veins. You were sharp as ever, Mr. Arkhide. Didn't expect you to connect this to the many other disturbances across the continent in recent years. Not so quickly. Just going off hearsay, though, I'm guessing you're a lot more in the know about them than I am. There have been numerous cases in past few years of disturbances in the Septium veins causing abnormalities. During Europe's civil and international wars, or Crespel's unilateral independence declaration, or recent occupation, for example. Septium veins? I remember hearing about them in the past from Jean. Something like them flowing under the continent and being the source of all life. They're called dragon veins in the east. Indeed, interference with the Septium veins has produced a number of distinct phenomena. Among them is the emergence of new monsters, as well as existing ones becoming noticeably more aggressive. It's also resulted in the appearance of giant monsters from a higher plane, known as cryptids. It's all news to me. It does sound similar to what's happening here. Assuming there is a connection, then what's happening here in Basel? There's still no signs of any life inside the building. If someone was in there, I'd figure the battle would have drawn them out. Looks like we might have come here for nothing, but we might find something useful in there. I think we should have a good look inside just in case. And we'll do that next time. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. I will see you guys then. Peace.